So, hello again. I'm back to talk about, you know it, American domestic politics. Anyways, did you all enjoy this charade of the current vice president trying to go out and convince everybody that they made so much progress with the Trump administration and that Trump is negotiating a deal with Iran, and Iran's apparently has agreed to this deal fully. We know he's full of it because let's just be honest. The Iran just came out and said they're going to reclose the Strait of Hormuz. So he's trying to hurry up and negotiate a deal with Iran right now because Trump knows he messed up. He knows he messed up royally because they can't agree to a deal completely with the U.S. It was a 90-day deal. It was not a permanent deal. Okay. Because Israel's obstructing the deal. Israel keeps bombing Lebanon. Israel's bombing Iran's allies. Why would they think that Iran's going to make a seriously permanent deal with the U.S. when the U.S. don't keep their end of the bargain? Okay. We are allies with Israel. We're doing Israel's bidding. And Israel's trying to start a war with Iran. And they've been continually trying to start a war with Iran. And they don't think we see through this BS anymore. I got news for these people. We're waking up. More people are waking up to this reality. More people. And it's not just liberals or Democrats. And y'all can go on here and say, oh, it's liberals crying, liberal tears. No. A lot of independents agree with us right now. Okay? It's not just a liberal foul play thing anymore, okay? It's not us just saying this, okay? You will all know as much as anybody that Israel's trying to control our domestic politics. They're trying to control our foreign policy. They're trying to control everything about our government. Okay? Even controlling our foreign policy. And they've been wanting to go to war with Iran for a long time. And they're continuing to poke a war with Iran. And they're bombing Lebanon. They're bombing all these other countries that are allies with Iran. They're baiting and switching everybody. They effectively got the U.S. into one of their wars. And now Trump's realizing he messed up and he's trying to hurry up and negotiate a deal with Iran. There's one big problem, though. He has to stop taking orders from Israel. Because Israel is a big part of the problem. Israel. And Israel won't get out of its own way. Israel is continuing to poke a war with Iran. Even if America actually negotiates a deal fully, Israel's going to obstruct it. We're seeing it right now. So, Bibi Netanyahu is getting in the way of a deal. And Trump is going to continue to take orders from these people, even though he's going to try to convince Iran he's not going to do that. But he is. And we already know why. But it's even beyond Trump. The Israeli government's tried to control our foreign policy for over 20 years. All right. That's just a reality. So I like the little gaslighting that the Vice President J.D. Vance tried to do to the public to convince us that they're going to hurry up and negotiate a deal with Iran, and Iran's agreed to this deal, and it's only a 90-day deal. And they're already saying they're going to reclose the Strait of Hormuz already. So guess what? There is no deal. This is all cosplay in front of our face because they know they messed up, and he's trying to hurry up and negotiate a deal so he can get his approval rating up. And he knows he messed up. Trump knows he messed up when he bombed Iran. He knows. So he's trying to gaslight us. Instead of fixing the problem, they're trying to gaslight us into believing something that's not true. Okay, this was all a publicity stunt. And also, he just wanted to show how strong he was by bombing Iran, not only on behalf of Israel, but to make himself look tough. And say, I can negotiate a deal better with them. Better than Obama or anybody else ever could. He was trying to convince us he can do a better job negotiating deals by showing America by using America's superpower to show other countries how strong we are. But obviously, as you see, it's backfired. Because here's the part of the deal that's not coming out to the public. Iran is getting more of the bargain than the US. So actually, he strengthened Iran's hand. That's not a negotiating a good deal, okay? That's not a deal. He strengthened Iran's hand. And he strengthened Iran's hand so he can get a deal with them right away. Because obviously, it's affecting us harder than it's affecting them. It's going to hurt our economy. It's going to cause inflation. As you see, inflation is continuing to get worse. Our gas prices are going to continue to go up. And that's only going to look bad on the U.S. president. That's going to look bad on our elected officials in America. Because at the end of the day, people are going to take their anger out in the ballot box, and they're going to blame the people in power. Okay? This year is an anti-incumbent year. The incumbent right now is Trump and the E-class. That's just reality. People have that in mind when they go to the polls and vote. So, if you guys aren't even doing it right, what do you think the American people are going to do? They're going to take it out on you guys with the ballot box. Rightfully so. And there ain't no amount of gaslighting the vice president can do to convince anybody otherwise. There ain't no amount of gaslighting Trump administration can do to convince us otherwise. It isn't going to work. We can see through the BS. We can see it. And it's not just us liberals that see it. It's a lot of independent voters out there that see it. A lot of independent people. A lot of people haven't even voted before see this. They're mad enough to get off the couch and vote. And you know it's not going to be for your agenda. So, yeah. Nice try, J.D. Vance. You didn't fool anybody. Maybe the only people you fooled was the people that were so deep into your cult already. Good luck with that endeavor. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about here. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Goodbye.